Firstly, thank you all for being here today. My name is Ash, one of the best men, for which I'd like to thank Rich and Jess for giving me this honour. So thank you guys. I first met Rich where all the best friendships truly start. Not school, not from next door. We met in a pub. The station pub to be exact. See, Rich was running the pub football team called the Stationers, and I wanted in. So when I was at the bar with him and a mutual friend of ours, I asked him outright, need any players? Rich could have straight up told me to do one, as he barely knew who I was, but he didn't. That's not Rich. He respectfully and politely replied that he had enough players right now, but he might be able to squeeze me on the bench if they were short one week. Eventually, that's exactly what happened, and when he realised he did actually know my way around the football pitch, our friendship and memories truly began. Football isn't the only talent of Rich's. He is well known for a trademark backflip, which he would regularly bust out in any situation. Like the time he was in a nightclub back home, and he decided it was time to upstage anyone else on the dance floor. This time, however, Rich must have been wearing his big boy shoes, and they were not tight enough. Instead, he sent them flying across the venue, to which someone else who was clearly not a fan of Rich's backflips decided to run off with one of them, leaving Rich with no choice but to get an early taxi home and get another pair. Myself and Rich have shared many moments together. We have literally been to the other side of the world and back with our trip to Australia, where I discovered Rich is one of those weird people that can sleep in any environment. You could literally place him in a central reservation on a motorway and he would sleep like a baby for years. Rich to me is a leader. He doesn't shy away from responsibilities and is someone who I go to for advice. Like the time we were in Cologne, Germany, where I asked him if he knew any words in German so I could say to some local ghost next to us. Rich said, yeah, say, hallo, ich habe einen kleinen Pimmel. So I went up to the girls with my new line. Turns out Rich's choice of words translated to, hello, I have a small willy. Needless to say, I did not get very far that afternoon. On a serious note, Rich is always one of the first to call you when you're down and open his door when you need somewhere to go. Him and his immediate family, Adam, Diane, Sarah, Victoria and Charlie, have always had my back, and they continue to do so I'll always appreciate that. Rich's loyalty is unquestionable. He could have easily moved here to Essex and forgot about his relationships back home, but he didn't. He makes every effort to keep his friends from Southampton a part of his life, and it doesn't go unnoticed, mate. We appreciate it. It takes a special guy to move away from their hometown and be successful in all areas. His career, his lovely home, his new friends he has here, and most importantly, finding his soulmate Jess, who looks absolutely amazing. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for inviting myself and everyone to be part of your big day. I haven't been able to spend a huge amount of time with you both, with the both of you together, but the time I have been able to spend with you both, I can see how much you mean to each other. The subtle smile to one another when you lock eyes after giving each other some banter radiates love. And I'm very glad you found each other. And in case anyone here didn't know, Jess makes a banging chicken curry from scratch. Rich, Jess, you have undoubtedly made memories up to this point together. And I know that your memories going forward as husband and wife will be even more spectacular. I wish you everlasting love and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, grab a glass. To the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Cummins.